There are moments in life when the noise of the world becomes too loud, when success feels empty, when the relationships feel distant, when the heart feels tired without knowing why. And in those moments, across centuries and civilizations, one name continues to echo quietly yet powerfully: Jesus Christ. More than 2000 years ago, a man walked this earth without armies, without riches, without status. He carried no crown of gold, only a heart filled with compassion, truth, and divine love. His words transformed lives there, and they continue to transform lives today. This is not a journey to study religion. This is a journey to experience a message about love, forgiveness, humility, faith, and the deeper meaning of life itself. When Jesus spoke, his message was simple yet eternal. He said that the greatest commandment was not power, not sacrifice, not ritual. It was love. To love God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Two ideas, one truth. Jesus didn't divide people by wealth, race, and status. He sat with poor, he touched the sick, he spoke to the forgotten, and through every action, he whispered this same message: You are loved. Love, he taught, is not weakness. Love is strength. Love is love breaks chains. Love heals what fear destroys. Love is the language of heaven. One of the hardest teachings Jesus ever gave was the teaching of forgiveness. He when asked how many times one should forgive, he gave no limit. Forgiveness in his eyes was not optional, it was essential. And nowhere was this clearer than in his final moments. Hanging on the cross, wounded and mocked. He didn't curse the world, he prayed for it. Father, forgive them, he said, for they do not know what they are doing. In that moment, he revealed the highest form of love, a love that frees the heart from the hatred. It means refusing to let pain become your prison. If Jesus could forgive in his suffering, then forgiveness becomes our path to peace. In a world chasing power and recognition, Jesus chose humility. He washed the feet of his disciples, a, ta- a task reserved for servants. And he taught that true greatness is not found in being served, but in serving. He could have chosen a throne, but he chose the cross, not to glorify suffering, but to show that a real strength is born from surrender, and a real power flows from love, not ego. Humility does not make you small, it makes you aligned with the divine. There was once a storm at the sea. Waves crashed, the disciples trembled with fear. Yet Jesus slept peacefully. When they woke him, afraid for their lives, he asked them why fear had replaced faith. And with a word, he calmed the storm. The storm was not only in the sea, it was in the human heart. Jesus never promised a life without storms. He promised presence within them. When fear whispers, faith listens deeper, and his assurance remains: You are never alone. Jesus spoke of a kingdom, but not one built of walls or crowns. He said, The kingdom of God is within you, not somewhere you travel to, but something you awaken to. Every act of kindness, every moment of forgiveness, every decision made in love opens the door to that kingdom. God is not distant. He lives in breath, in conscience. in compassion. When the mind quiets, the soul hears. Jesus didn't only speak his teachings, he lived them. He healed, he fed, he lifted the broken, he reminded humanity that faith without action is incomplete. The weak you honor heaven. Faith is not loud words or rituals, it's love in motion. A smile, a helping hand, a moment of mercy. This is the path he walked, and the path he invites us into. Even in death, Jesus offered hope. Beside him on the cross was a man filled with regret. With his final breath, he asked to remember, and Jesus answered with grace. Today, he said, "You will be with me." Those words echo through time. No soul is too lost. No life beyond redemption. Grace is always greater. Love always finds a way. The teachings of Jesus were never meant to fill pages alone. They were meant to transform hearts. He didn't come to build institutions. He came to awaken humanity. To love without condition, to forgive without limit, to serve without pride, to walk by faith, not fear. And when you live this way, you don't merely follow Jesus, you reflect him. You become a quiet light in a noisy world, a reminder that love still exists, that hope still breathes. And even the darkest night, his light still shines. I am the way, the truth, and the light. Let that way guide you. Let the truth strengthen you. Let that life flow through you.